What's up, guys? Darth Brox here, bringing you another episode of Boom Beach Blaze to Glory. I know it's been a little while since I put out a video, guys. It's because I've been adjusting to having just 5 attack statues. That's been a big adjustment. I dropped a 17% GBE statue and replaced it with another 30% Power Stone chance. I'm running 163% Power Stone chance at all times now, guys. And that's what I feel I need to do to have a true Blaze to Glory victory point push at the end of this series. Just so you know, guys, it's going to be a while before I deploy any ice. I'm going to be prepping for quite some time. My aspirations have actually become higher recently as they've released the sneak peeks for the next update. They've released that they're going to be raising the ranking system to include a rank all the way up to 2,000 victory points, guys. Legend rank 3. And I want it. The bottom line is I want that rank, guys. And this channel is now dedicated to how I do that. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I can do with 5 attack statues. I boosted up last night to clear my map on Hammerman Day. I still made a couple power powders on the day, guys. Full boost on my 5 attack statues. Let's see, it's not here. It's right here. I'm showing you this one, guys, because it illustrates how you have to have a plan if you want to get by with less attack statues. This guy has got 6 ice statues. He's got the health masterpiece boosted. He's running a damage amp 3 along with his shock blaster 3, which to me, guys, is worse for RZM than a shield generator is. And RZM is a huge part of my toolkit with the 5 statues I've got. It's a very well suited to that. You can get a lot of work done with it. You just have to have a plan. What I notice about this base is that the typical disadvantage of a damage amplifier is that it causes you to clump up your major defenses. So I'm keeping that in mind. And what I'm planning to do is save up my shock bombs for when I get back here to the nasty splash damage part of the base. So what I did was I took out a damage amplified rocket launcher and the central shock launcher to make it possible for me to save up my shock bombs that long. Now, the other major flaw of this base is this silly minefield he's got. As you can see, with just a careful drop and an appropriate flare, I get over in the corner without touching one of the mines. I just avoided every mine on his base, it looks like, guys. My plan now is to go ahead and spam my critters. I'm throwing them up, I'm throwing them down, I'm throwing them in the middle to just distract all the single shot defenses and the rockets and the shock blaster long enough for me to eat my way into his base. And now, I'm just now using my first shock bomb, guys. I get the rocket launcher along with 2 machine guns, a flamethrower, and the shock blaster. I throw another shock bomb up top on the 2 mortars and the rocket. I continue to shock the shock blaster. And check it out, guys. My troops, without any more direction, are just eating this base from the corner in. And I know what I have to do is just let them do their thing, guys. I continue to shock the shock blaster with the flamethrower. I could have gotten a mortar along with those. The battle was just too intense to do everything perfect, guys. I hang in there. I'm waiting to get out that shock launcher. I know I'm losing some troops at this point, but now I get another shock bomb. I'm able to get the rocket along with the shock launcher and the flamethrower so I can regroup my troops up to the left. I cover them with smoke as they flank. At this point, I'm feeling pretty good, guys. I lay down a med kit to counteract the damage from the flamethrower and the shock launcher. I got another med kit, which allows them to take out the flamethrower. And at this point, guys, there's no way that shock launcher is going to kill me. There's no way that boom cannon is going to kill me. Boom! I take down 6 ice, 1 boosted with 5 attack statues. No problem, guys. Now, the other part of my adjustment to this playstyle is unboosted work, guys. Unboosted work got a lot rougher, and what I found is it requires a lot more planning as well. However, same principle applies. Evaluate the base you're facing, know the strengths and weaknesses of your troops, and come with a plan. Now, this guy's only got 2 ice, and that's nice, guys. That's where the power powder's at, to tell you the truth. The bases that you can take on unboosted throughout the day are going to be where you get tons of stones. Tons and tons of stones. That's also how you keep your spawn rate up so that you can continue to get more bases so that you can smash those and get more power stones. That's kind of how the game works. Now, this is a variation on one of the most common layouts in the game, guys. The back right corner, shield generator, shock blaster base, and if you can take out all 3 rockets on this base, guys, and still launch with a few critter packs, you're golden. You should have no problems. Use critters liberally at the beginning for the same reason, guys. It's going to distract the shock blaster. It's going to distract the shock launcher as it comes into play, allow you to easily maneuver your troops, which is such a huge part of RZM, guys. You got to know when to flare them and when to let them do their thing. As you can see, a shock blaster is damaging, but it's not the end of the world. You don't have to shock that thing at all times. That's a mistake I used to make. I used to try to keep it shocked, and I would run out of shock bombs, guys. As you can see here, once I get up to it, I'm going to go ahead and group them up, shock the shock launcher and that mortar over there. I believe that's the first shock bomb I threw. Now the shock blaster is gone. I've got a substantial portion of my army left. I regroup over to the left because I want to get all this free gunboat energy, and it sets me up perfectly to take out the shield generator and make my final approach. I don't think I'm even going to have to flare them again, guys. And as you can see, I've saved up affordable shock bombs. I continue to shock the shock launcher down low, the one that's in range, along with that mortar. And I'm being careful with my gunboat, guys. I shock the shock launcher down low again. I don't use one on the one on top yet because it's not harming me too much. I'm only facing single shot weapons. Now I'm going to shock it along with the 2 flamethrowers as I approach those. I'm feeling pretty good about things at this point, guys. I laid out a couple of med kits because I thought the flamethrowers might kick on. Also, it helps with those mines. I continue to throw med kits to counteract the flamethrower damage at the bottom, guys, but this one's in the bag. I've got a big portion of my army left, and boom! So you can see, I can handle more ice than that unboosted. What I've found is I can handle quite a bit of health boost unboosted. A damaged Guardian along with a damaged Masterpiece makes it trickier. Boosted damage makes it very tricky. The base needs to be flawed in order for me to win with RZM unboosted against a boosted damage base. At this point, guys, I'm working on some other strategies. I don't know if you noticed my attack log or if I showed it to you, but I've got quite a few fails today because I'm messing around with TGRM. I'm messing around with Smoky Grenadiers, basically just because I'm kind of stoked that my Grenadiers are up to a usable level. I'm going to try to get them going in the armory again tonight, guys, but right now they're level 9. I'm starting to have some success and some fun with them. Obviously, trial and error is the only way to get good with them, guys. That's how I've rocked this whole game. You know, I just take on one challenge after the next, keep finding new ways to win. And so the other major thing I wanted to talk about with 5 attack statues, guys, is I was super worried that I wasn't going to be able to perform in the task force the way that I need to, the way that I want to. You guys know how I feel about my task force, guys. I love the Dark Force. As a matter of fact, let me show you this real quick, guys. Here's our website. Here's the join page of the Dark Force website. It's the-dark-force.com. The Dark Force does Stronghold daily, Choke Point when we're feeling froggy. The Light Force is our feeder force, another great task force, guys. I hop over there all the time. They do Tinderbox daily, Foxtrot when they're feeling froggy, and we have a blast, guys. We even use a chat app called GroupMe to mess around, and also, you know, the Dark Force room is for chat of any sort. You can have private rooms with different teammates. We have the war room where we do planning on more difficult operations. As you can see, it allows us to post sketches, give each other feedback, you know, plan things out, share YouTube videos of how a base is soloed that we found on the web. All kinds of cool stuff, guys. And so I did not want to affect the task force aspect of the game. I didn't know it was going to kick me out. But anyways, and so I've struggled, guys, to adjust to having less gunboat, but I've found that once again, if I wait for my opportunity and come with a plan, every single night I'm able to find a way to contribute to the task force. And on nights that I don't boost, I'm still able to be active in the chat to help with planning, to help with coordination and encouragement and coaching. So the other thing I wanted to show you, though, was that with only 5 attack statues, and I'm not going to drag this out and show it to you at regular speed, guys, but with only 5 attack statues, I am still able to pull my All-Zuka moves. And I got to tell you, I wouldn't have been happy if that wasn't the case, guys. I don't know if I'll ever be able to go down to just to 7 Power Stone Chant statues, because I don't think I'd be able to do this. And as I already know by now, if you've watched my previous videos, I thrive on this kind of stuff, guys. I just love pulling all Zuka moves like this on super difficult operation bases. It's awesome. It's the best feeling in the game. And I don't know, maybe reaching legend rank 3 will be an even better feeling. We'll have to see when I get there. But for now, I am not willing to sacrifice the ability to pull all Zuka moves like this, because the adrenaline rush of taking down a 104 level base is awesome, guys. It's just awesome. And I got to do that 3 times last night, as a matter of fact. I hopped over to the Light Force. I hopped over to another task force of similar-minded VP push preppers from the forums. I may be talking more about that in the future. I don't know if they want me to or not yet, but anyways, push preppers, and I don't know, guys. I'm enjoying the game on a whole new level these days. The adjustment period was rough. It was not without frustration. Last Hammerman Day, I was about ready to throw my new iPad through a window, but those days are over. I'm feeling good about life again. I hope you liked this video. Like it if you did. Don't if you don't. But whatever you do, guys, keep a booming.